Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to channel for in-depth market analysis. Today, September 11th, 2025, we're diving deep into Microsoft, ticker symbol Microsoft, a tech giant at the forefront of the AI revolution. We'll dissect recent news, examine the daily, hourly, and 15-minute charts, and uncover key levels that could dictate its next move. First, let's get a broad overview of MSFT's performance over the past year and a half on our daily chart. From late April 2024, we can see a clear upward trajectory, despite some significant pullbacks. Turning our attention to recent headlines, the Motley Fool reported just 6 days ago, on September 5th, 2025, that Microsoft stock was sinking. This was primarily driven by two major bearish catalysts: a weaker-than-expected August jobs report, signaling broader economic weakness, and the Trump administration's new tariffs on imported semiconductors. These tariffs are a direct threat to Microsoft's AI and data center infrastructure, as they rely heavily on these chips, leading to concerns about increased costs. Let's zoom in on the daily chart for September 5th to see the immediate impact of this news. As you can see, the stock opened around $509, but closed sharply lower at $495, representing a significant 2.76% decline with notable volume. This suggests that the market reacted strongly to these macroeconomic and policy shifts. However, it's not all doom and gloom for Microsoft. MarketBeat and other sources highlight renewed investor enthusiasm surrounding MSFT's AI and cloud initiatives, bolstered by landmark AI infrastructure deals and positive analyst upgrades. Notably, Microsoft is shifting its Office AI power from OpenAI to Amazon-backed Anthropic, a strategic move that could diversify its AI capabilities and reduce reliance on a single partner. Looking back at our daily chart, remember that massive 10.45% single-day jump on April 9, 2025, from the low $350s to over $390? That kind of price action often follows periods of undervaluation and strong underlying sentiment, likely fueled by earlier AI optimism. Indeed, from that low point in early April 2025, we witnessed a powerful uptrend, driving the stock from the mid-$300s to a 52-week high of $555.45 by late July 2025. This sustained rally underscores the market's conviction in Microsoft's long-term AI and cloud story, demonstrating how deeply positive news can drive momentum. Now, let's analyze the key support and resistance levels on the daily chart, essential for any trading decision. A critical support zone appears around $380 to $390, which provided a strong floor multiple times in August 2024 and March 2025, culminating in the major bounce on April 9, 2025. The 52-week low of $344.79 acts as a significant long-term support, a level investors watch closely for potential capitulation or strong buying interest. On the resistance side, the $450 mark was a formidable barrier throughout late 2024, but was convincingly breached in early 2025. Our recent peak at $555.45 on July 31, 2025, now stands as the all-time high resistance, a level that saw profit-taking immediately after. The area around $510 to $515 has also served as a short-term resistance and a point of previous dips in late July and early August 2025. Currently, Microsoft is trading near the psychologically important $500 level, which will be a battleground for bulls and bears. To get a clearer picture of immediate price action leading up to the September 5th news, let's switch to the 1-hour chart. We'll focus on the period from August 29, 2025, 12 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated, to September 4, 2025, 1900 hours Universal Time Coordinated, covering the hours before the reported dip. During this time, we see Microsoft trading mainly between $502 and $509, showing a slight upward drift before the market closed for the week leading into the September 5th news. Volume remained somewhat subdued, indicating that the market had not yet priced in the upcoming macroeconomic and tariff news. This pre-news period shows a consolidation phase, setting the stage for the dramatic price movement that would follow. Now, for the absolute latest movements, we turn to the 15-minute chart, covering September 8th, 2025, to the very end of our available data on September 10th, 2025. Following the significant drop on September 5th, the stock attempted to stabilize over the next few trading days. On September 9th, we saw a struggle around the $500 mark, with some recovery attempts that failed to hold, confirming resistance just above this level. The intraday trading on September 10th shows similar patterns, with price testing $502, then retreating to close around $500.37, as reported in the daily data. This tight consolidation near $500, post-major news, suggests a period of uncertainty as traders assess the fundamental implications. The current live price of $500.80 further illustrates this battle around the psychological $500 level today, September 11th, 2025, as investors weigh their next moves. To recap, Microsoft has experienced a tumultuous period, balancing the promise of AI innovation against significant macroeconomic and trade headwinds. Key price levels to watch are the recent all-time high resistance at $555.45 and the intermediate resistance around $510 to $515. On the downside, critical supports are at the psychological $500 level, followed by $495 from the recent dip, and the stronger historical zone of $380 to $390. Our first prediction: a short-term retest of the $495 support, or even a dip to the lower $490s, has about a 60% likelihood. This would be reinforced by continued negative macroeconomic news or escalation of tariff discussions. Conversely, a rebound towards the $510 to $515 resistance has a 50% likelihood, especially if positive news regarding AI initiatives or a stabilization in the broader market emerges. Breaking above $555.45 in the midterm is less likely, perhaps 30%, requiring a truly game-changing positive catalyst. A more severe downturn hitting the $450 support has a 25% likelihood, triggered by a significant market correction or sustained negative company-specific news. Traders should monitor volume alongside price action. A surge in buying volume on uptrends, especially breaking resistance, would be bullish. Conversely, heavy selling volume on downtrends, particularly below key supports, would signal further weakness. Also, keep a close eye on any new announcements regarding Microsoft's AI strategy, chip supply chain, and upcoming earnings reports, as these will heavily influence future price movements.